everybody, it's Calxiyn here. If you guys enjoyed this video, you guys should subscribe for more RWBY videos, but you guys should become patrons over on Patreon. So today, we are going to be talking about how this Atlas airship person is actually Neo, okay? And so I made a tweet on Twitter, and the tweet said, Hunter wants to inform everyone that this girl is in fact Neo, and it has like 200 likes on Twitter, so I feel like that warranted.
She impersonated Atlas personnel before. Sorry, I'm just looking at this hat for the first time, and I'm like, do you think that, like...
Somebody made that comparison image for us, apparently, and so that's from volume
How do you
3.
think that big part of her hat is attached? Because part of me feels like you could kind of whack it, and it would flop back and forth a little.
I don't know.
Or is it, like, made of harder material, and it's kind of built into the rim, so it stays straight and erect?
I feel like Ironwood did not approve.
I feel like that's like how Ironwood like lets his soldiers be whimsical, you know? Like they let him have the
He wants Cordovan as far away from Atlas as possible. So
that could all maybe that's Cordovan's weird. I don't know, man. I feel like that could be some like weird Freudian penis envy thing.
Oh my
having
god.
A giant.
Anyway, so the point is that people on Twitter wanted us to talk about it, and I wanted to talk about it. So here's my evidence. Yeah. As far as I could see, this character was the only one that vaguely looked like that. It seemed like all the other people in the room were men.
They focused
like in
on
the control room, because I think she was in the control room.
No, she was standing outside.
No, but then when you go into the when they were in the control room, I swear that I saw her. So maybe that didn't happen. I don't know. But again, so this isn't the first time Neo has impersonated Atlas personnel, like Hunter said. She did put on an Atlas uniform during the Volume 3 stuff, and that's how she rescued Roman, I guess. She just like...
She also she
also does disguise quite a bit, and black hair is a part of her disguises. She does the one with the pigtails. She does this one, obviously. She can change her eye color when she's doing that, so this person could just have... brown eyes.
She looks like she has a very round, or you never see the tip of her. I don't know. I think that might just be a difference between Volume 3 and like the newer engine.
I feel like people aren't as pointy as they were.
They're not as pointy
anymore.
As they were.
So I'm gonna put her off screen. But I feel like here's basically my loose evidence is that they focused on her for some reason, right? Which seemed pretty random. Yeah. And then inside of the base, it seemed like she's the only girl on the squad, if that makes sense.
Other than Cordovan.
Other than Cordovan, yeah. And then everybody else just looks kind of different. Like, all of the guards sort of look similar, and then there's her. So she's a bit out of place, but at the same time, if she was in uniform and would be able to sort of present identification or whatever, like, I guess that's why Neo would change her eyes in this instance, because, like, you know when you fill out a passport, you have to list your eye color and also your height, but you don't have to actually list anything else about you. Like, that's like, oh, do you have green eyes? Well, I guess that's not too easy to fake, and then they just
Except you can get contacts.
Contacts?
Contacts.
I guess.
Contacts.
I don't know, but anyway.
Like, we've all seen cosplayers. This isn't new.
I'm filling out my passport application, so I noticed that, and I never thought about it before. Like, oh, like, that's an interesting sort of thing that you can't really dye your eyes.
Like, once you're an adult, you're not really getting...
You're not growing anymore. Yeah, exactly.
Or you can. It's a fucked up surgery, though. Anyways.
But yeah. But so I was thinking, like, oh, okay, well, she took somebody's badge, and she just changed her eye color to match their eye color or something. Like, that would sort of be how they can, you know, weed people out or make sure that people are who they say they are, similar to our real world. But yeah, they did focus on her for a weird second, and when I posted this on Twitter, Eruption Fang, I think, was actually like, well, like, I would be surprised if she wasn't. Like, something like that, just because they did end up focusing on her, and I think that, too...
But then again, like, they've been weird about the whole Chekhov gun planting setup with Oscar, but that's thematic.
And a lot of people are saying, too, that... Okay, like, Cinder and Neo have no room in this volume left to be antagonists, but they don't actually have to come in contact with Team RWBY. I just feel like they're executing their own plan. So basically what would be happening, because a lot of people are too focused on, well, how are they going to fit Cinder and Neo into the fight? They're not. Like, Cinder and Neo are just minding their business. So I feel like the plan is that Neo was pretending to be some kind of personnel, some sort of guard. She was going to take down their computer system, similar to how they did it in Volume 3, right, with Watts's whatever, and that may be why we saw her possibly in the room. And so they were basically almost piggybacking or had the same plan as Team RWBY. They were going to take the signal down, steal a plane, and go to Atlas, right? And so now that Team RWBY is doing it, it leaves an opening because obviously Cordovan is gone, right? And so if Neo just beats up all of the other people in the base, which didn't seem that hard because Weiss took 2 of them, no problem, right? So if that were to happen, it would just be like Cinder and Neo would just get a plane and they would go and the signal would be down. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't be that hard, if that makes sense.
Part of me feels like, I was thinking about this now, but
they have to get to Atlas somehow.
Last time we saw them, they were back in Haven, or not
Minstrel?
Haven. Minstrel. Well, they're still in the kingdom of Minstrel, and they were in the underground bunker almost.
Yeah.
That is easily accessible from a beach, which still bothers me. So they were last at the academy, and they somehow, like, we didn't really see them travel at all.
No.
Which part of me feels like...
If they took the train, right? Like, they would be there in, like, half a day or something. You know what I mean?
The train has significant issues with it.
Why?
Also, well, because, you know, they're wanted criminals and...
Well, Cinder is, but Neo's not. As far as we know, nobody's looking for her.
I mean,
because nobody even knows she was there.
But Cinder is.
Well, Cinder can wear a fucking hoodie, okay? Because apparently Adam, who is also a wanted criminal, just has been following Blake around Menagerie. Or not Menagerie, around Mistral, and nothing bad happened to
Cinder,
him. So
Neo, and especially Adam, are not necessarily like balls of good cheer and, you know, goodwill for all man.
Yeah.
They're not in the Christmas spirit. And Grimm are attracted to negativity.
Yeah.
So how did he survive?
Who, Adam?
Adam or Cinder or Neo, possibly, if they had to. I mean, they couldn't have trekked. They would have to have...
No, I'm guessing, like, Adam went on the train, we can assume.
But then
Cinder and Neo would also go on the train, and then they would just walk around, I guess, right?
Would they have to, like, alright, people, so what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna put some color correction. We're gonna do some foundation.
On who?
Cinder, so she didn't fucking look like the terrorist.
I mean,
that people
they're
are
still
looking
using
for.
a Volume 3 photo for Cinder. So
No,
she looks a bit different by now.
Did they? Okay.
I'm pretty sure they're using the old ones. I don't think that they updated it.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter.
I feel like...
My point is, I'm pretty sure that this is Neo. I'm pretty
right.
sure that Cinder and Neo had a similar idea to Team RWBY, and they're gonna steal a plane, and that's how they get there. Because at this point, a lot of people's argument is like, oh, but they're not gonna fight this volume, there's no time, and they don't need to fight to be doing stuff. Does that make sense? Like, they don't need to be in direct conflict with Team RWBY to exist. They have to still get their own...
Which is why they should have drugged the casserole, but that is neither here nor there. Furthermore, I will be on that casserole train till I fucking die. I don't know, it seems odd that she would show up. I mean, it makes sense looking at how they showed her, but it's also like, how did they get there? How did
they took the train, Hunter. It's not that big of a deal.
I feel like also like Crow and all of them like saw like new Cinder with the fucked up eye. Yeah. I feel like they would have had an updated photographs.
Whatever. It doesn't. What
do
do you think? They're just gonna be like, like they just took a photo of them all when they were fighting?
Just take a quick selfie. We both saw that fight scene in the school. It wasn't, you know, the most excitable thing in the world. Right? Presumably someone could have taken a quick selfie, gotten her face in, because otherwise...
It's not a selfie if they're taking a photo of somebody else.
Well, she's in the background, but like, it's kind of like for all like the news things, they have to crop out John or Nora's. I feel like Nora would take the photo. They have to crop out Nora's face so you can kind of see her in the background, because then what's Neo to do? Like, is she supposed to...
Well, nobody knows that Neo is even existent, so it doesn't matter. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and she's a known associate of
Roman, but Roman's dead, so it doesn't matter. They probably just assume.
And
you know
also,
what I mean?
but she's not the person
Neo
I'm worried about.
was never a wanted criminal.
It's I'm just saying, like,
I don't care about Cinder. I don't care
color correction. They're gonna have to fuck your hair up more, which is hilarious. Or maybe wear a wig. God, imagine Cinder wearing a wig. I don't know. It seems like a slight. Does it seem like a slight jump to you?
No.
Or is there gonna have like Cinder? How did you get here? And like Neo's first words are, "We took the train," and then she attacks.
They're not gonna fight Team RWBY though. They're just getting to Atlas, right? And their best idea for getting to Atlas was also Team RWBY's best idea for getting to Atlas. You know what I mean? And if they already had the military virus from Watts that they could just stick into the computer, why not? Like, it's all easy.
But did Cinder just keep the virus in her bra for the whole time?
Why not?
I'm oh, fucking
Well,
sweet.
Neo had it, right?
Idea.
Wasn't it Neo or Roman that put it in the plane? right? From Volume 3?
It's been a while since I've seen Volume 3.
It's been a minute. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, my point is that somebody did it. Somebody had... Neo still has her scroll, I think, so
Neo
just...
still has it. Okay, so Neo pulls it out of her bra and puts it in.
What's the problem?
Nothing, I guess. I'm still weirded out about Adam, the fact that he was trekking in the wilderness. And not... Or like that's how fucked up he is, that the Grimm are like, dude, no, that's...
The Grimm won't even touch him, like, they're just like,
there's negativity, and then there's like... Whatever that dude, there's hang-ups that us Grimm, like, that's like, everyone likes a little chocolate sauce on your sundae, but for a Grimm and Adam, Adam is a wanton pool of gurgling fudge that will give you diabetes.
Okay. Thank you, Hunter, for that analogy. Anyway, I think this is Neo. That's it. That's all that I'm trying to say.
Do you want to show off your wonderful Neo?
My mouse pad. My mom made a custom Neapolitan mouse pad for me.
Why did she know Neo?
And it's really squishy.
Do you talk to your mother about
Well, my mom said, hey, can you give me a picture? And I was like, okay. And so this is a picture I gave her.
RWBY you like?
A picture from RWBY I like. It's a nice mouse pad.
It's a shame you didn't give her that freaky looking Pyradol.
Oh my god.
Can you still buy those?
What, the mouse pads? Or the Pyradols?
The Pyradols.
I don't know.
Oh man.
Maybe I'll
You should have bought me one, man.
Anyway, we will see you guys later. Bye. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys want to support the channel, you guys should be patrons just like our wonderful patrons whose names will come on the screen now. $10 patrons get videos sometimes 2 weeks in advance, sometimes 3 weeks in advance, basically much earlier than anyone else. They can also request us to do a video for them, so this could be a reaction, a theory, a discussion, anything like that. Our $5 patrons get a week in advance early access, or somewhere within that time frame, so between 2 days early and 7 days early, basically, but usually it's 7 days early, because I'm good with my scheduling. Anyway, our $1 patrons and all of our patrons above the $1 tier get access to our Discord server, so if you guys want to talk with us, talk with other fans of whatever you're watching right now, you guys can, and I hope that we will see you there. Bye.